that sand crack and you think you got it all to yourself, and set my traps in there with my of cheating and viewing the ocean floor with such ease is still respecting that older generation on the ocean. And I think that's probably good practice for anybody to do, whether you're on a pond with a live scope or wherever. You're using this technology, respect the older fishermen that are there around you. And if you get to that sand crack and you think you got it all to yourself, and set my traps in there with my technology, and the older fisherman comes along and wants to get in there, scooch over and let him in. So this is the giant transducer that maps the ocean floor. It can see the bottom in a wide beam transducer, similar to a regular bottom machine, except it shoots like 120 of them at all times at various different angles. No, it's more than that. I think it's like 260. I can't remember. Shoots a lot of different beams out of it. It shoots it in like a 120-degree path across bottom. So the deeper you are, the wider path you have. A lot of people will put them in the keel, which was our initial plan. But I'm nervous about putting it in the keel because I often ground out on the beach and I don't want to damage it. So